I just want to say a word about our priorities between now and the summer, and then just outline the agenda for today. We today will be agreeing the work programme of the Eurogroup for the next 6 months, and that's going to be focused on 4 C's. The first C is budget coordination, the decisions that need to be taken at national level to continue to play our role in getting inflation down while maintaining investment in really important dimensions of the European economy. The second C is the C of competitiveness. We are so aware of the many developments that are taking place across the world at the moment and the impact that they can have on economic performance. This is something the European Union is considering overall. Finance ministers need to play a role in that. Thirdly, with regard to capital and financial markets, we are concluding work within the Eurogroup regarding the policy steps we believe can be taken to make better use of savings within Europe, and actions that we will call on the next Commission to consider. And the Eurogroup will aim to reach agreement on a political statement with regard to this before the March European Council. And then the final C is the future of our currency itself. And this covers off a number of different areas. The digital future of the euro, which the Commission and the ECB are working on. Ministers need to continue to be involved in this. And then the C, for example, of the future of the scale of our currency. And that is particularly with regard to the process that is underway in Bulgaria with regard to their potential accession. So the January meeting is based on all of this. The 2 main areas that we are focusing on will be regard to budget coordination, where we'll be hearing from the IMF their views in relation to the performance of the euro and the euro area economy. And then secondly, the C of competitiveness, where we'll be hearing from a number of guest speakers, particularly Christian Zinglerson, the Chief Executive of Acer, and also the Bruegel Institute, regarding the relationship between energy pricing and the competitiveness of the euro, and also regarding the outlook for energy pricing for 2024 and what kind of developments ministers can expect. So that's the outline of what we'll be discussing today, and we'll do a press conference at the end of the day just to update you on the discussions.
Will there be a place also for Italy after the decision of not approving the European Stability Mechanism reform?
So that is included in the agenda today. We will be looking forward to and expecting an update from Minister Giorgetti regarding the vote that took place in the Italian Parliament. We're asking him to give an update to other ministers on the status of that treaty.
President, in terms of the economic backdrop to your talks in the meeting today, as we start the year, of course we did have data from Germany this morning, maybe positive signs, but I guess how concerned, how much discussion will there be around concerns for the European economy?
So we're going to be discussing our expectations for 2024 all over again, and that work will begin today. As I look into 2024, I continue to believe that the euro area economy is holding up well in the context of such economic challenges. We're trying to get inflation down, and we're successful in doing so. And of course, we have a war taking place on our own borders. And despite all of that, we're still seeing employment at such record levels in many different countries, and we are still seeing economic growth occurring. I'd expect to see economic growth of around 1% for 2024 overall across the entire euro area. And while that's a lower rate of growth than I otherwise would like to see, it's still growth despite all of the challenges that I've outlined. So I think given all of the issues that are very specific to Europe, it is a strong economic performance.
How concerned are you about the slowdown in Chinese growth?
So this again is an issue that feeds into the consumption of exports from the European Union. But again, despite changes that we're seeing happening across the global economy, we're still seeing the economy of Europe grow, albeit grow at a slow pace, after a very strong year of growth last year. And I think given our efforts to get inflation down, given global volatility, and given the ongoing effect of the war on our economic performance, the fact that the euro area will grow this year, I do believe is a strong performance which we need to make the case for.
Excuse me, on the ESM, because it's been turned down by the Italian Parliament. Do you expect the Italian Parliament to vote again in 6 months on the treaty?
So all of this is a matter for the Italian government and the Italian Parliament. Very much respect the decision they've made, and we have 19 other parliaments that have ratified the treaty, and we're looking forward to Minister Giorgetti giving an update on the status of that treaty today. Okay, thank you all. See you later on.